Here I will, hello guys, here I will show you how to create a form. You enter the form in one sheet and the output is in the other sheet. First we must activate macro. Activate macro is in first we need to activate the no, not the ads ends, but the ribbon. Customize ribbon and search for developer tabs here. Developer, you make sure it's turned on, and then we start it. Create a form. This is said just a form, and here is the data. There's ways to create a form. You can use like a text form, like here you could create a text box or whatever you want, like form control, like a button. Here's a button. It create a new macro button, one click, and you can change this. Submit. Here, if you want to create a simple form, you see this is name, and you can change this color so they know you can enter it here, or you can use another form like a text box. Here, this is a draw combo, checkbox, and other things. This is label. It's group box. Sorry. This is a text field. This is a label. It's name, label. We can change it as city. You can format it whatever you want. No, I don't, it's not really matter. And for entry, you can use text box here. Okay, this is it for one text box. Okay, I'm not gonna make a lot. This is just for sample. This is for the main data. Name and city. Okay, now we have this form, with button, text box, and name, and our master data. Now we need is macro. Select design mode so you can actually why I already clicked this and whatever, we need to right click it. So right click here and assign macro. Here you can create a new macro. just assign macro, and if it's error, just record new macro and stop recording it. And here you see Visual Basic, they're creating a new models, and here you can do it here. You know, I create the macro before, so here it is, and I will explain to you. This is current position, MaxRow, LastPos, and DataisFull. MaxRow to decide how many row your data is. Current position just to show your position. Default is 2, so it means that your data here start from row 2. LastPos, default false, DataisFull false, then do while not LastPos. This means that it will be looping, doing thing to check where your current data is. So it check in the data sheet range A and current position. So if it's blank, then it know that it is a new row, and will say that it is the LastPos. But if not, it will increment the current position and check if the LastPos is the current post is exceeds the max row you defined before. And if it is exceeded, you will be cannot enter. You will set that it is full, and you will stop the looping, because it will be looped forever if there is no blank row. And if data is full, we show that database is full, a message book, and there's nothing we can do. We need to delete one of the data. And if it's not, then we will increase insert the row, like here, current position is current position -1 for number, since we said it is 2. And then we enter data from the range C2. C2 is here, name. And if you're using form, you can use textbook name, textbook1 txt, and make sure you set the form in the C current post. To know what your textbook name is, just use properties. Here's your textbook textbook1 is the name you will be using. You can change the name here, but I will use the default name. And yeah, then we make the data blank again. To even to make textbook text this do this first, then show the message book, or else sometimes the textbook will not be blank first and the message books start showing up. Should do even to make sure it will be done, these two order, and then message book will appear. It's kind of confusing, but just, let's say, this is blank. We say our name is Chow, live in Jakarta. Oh, to make sure your dialog run, just click run dialog and turn off the sign mode. See, we live in Jakarta, and click submit. Yeah, data tersimpan. It means data is safe. Yeah, I should say that data is safe. See, it's number 1. And number 2, we say our name is McDowell, and say we live in Great Minster. Yeah, whatever. Submit. Data is safe. And yeah, number 2. What if we delete this? If we delete this, then ID will be 2, because I don't create current position special ID. I just use current position. So make sure you are tweak the script. It will just show its ID 2, since the ID is not by design, but you can use the ID all current position plus current position plus 1. Yeah, whatever, just do what you want. Okay, I think that is quite enough. Here you can tweak it, so post it in the video description. Okay, thank you. I hope this helped.